in there and are brutally violent to everyone. It means that you run through thoroughly, kicking in the door, going from room to room. It's about living. It's about surviving. It's not about tough guy football player. So, my mom would send me Beanie Babies because there were so many kids all over the area. She would send me Beanie Babies and candies. Clearing! Going to the right corner, going, running in, kicking down doors, pulling people in, throwing them on the floor. Stop! Get in the corner. Hand him a Beanie Baby. This kid's going crazy, wailing, crying, doesn't know what's going on. All of a sudden, he has a Beanie Baby in his hand. He starts shaking it, calms down. Now, after the raid, we're the nicest, the politest people to everyone. Now, this doesn't go for everybody, but we try to do our best to be polite and nice to everyone, including the people we capture. Because not all people we captured were bad guys. Not all of them were bad guys. And we would take them to the next base, the bigger base, and test their hands for chemical residue to see if they've been working with explosives. And then we would leave one AK-47 in their house. Every household is allowed one AK-47. That's the law, and I believed in that. Because you see, we took all the men in the house. And it wouldn't be fair to leave the women, children, defenseless from bandits and whatever. We'd also write down everything. We wrote down every door we broke, and we tried to fix it. Now, sometimes that doesn't happen. For instance, one time we had to pull in a gate, run in, and remember, we weren't worried about people's property. We were there, and we were worried about American soldiers surviving first, and then civilians. The least amount of casualties work with American soldiers, civilians, and enemies, in that order. Soldiers and civilians are equal value, but not really. For instance, if I'm taking heat and someone's attacking me from someone in that building and it's tearing up my guys, I'm gonna launch a rocket in that building. I don't care if there's a family in that building, but if it's tearing up my guys, I'm gonna launch a rocket in that fucking building. I'm sorry, this is war. I believe the least amount of casualties, but it's war. You should do everything in your power to save people's lives, but if my guys are getting torn down by someone in that building, I'm gonna launch a rocket in that building. It's brutal. But at the end, we do our best to take care of everyone.